All right, good morning. My name's Craig Morgan. I'm Senior VP of Sales with Aerospace Optics, and you may recall we make the Vivasun line of lighted push-button switches, and we are certainly pleased to be here again this year at the AEA New Product presentation. We are excited with the opportunity this year to introduce two new products, both of which are based on customer request over the past couple of years and are also tied to our Logic series line of products. Now, as you may recall, the Logic series is a standard switch that we integrate advanced electronic components into. It's a standard switch body, as you see here. Now, but one of the new items we're introducing today will be an additional packaging option for the Logic series. I'll come back to that in just a bit. But as a review, the existing Logic series components include an electronic latch, an electronic rotary, an edge-detecting pulse timer, and a solid-state relay. And of course, each of these will be demonstrated in the booth this week as well. But today, we are here to introduce what we feel is an absolute first. It's a lighted push-button switch with an integrated Boolean Logic array. We're introducing the Vivasun Defined Logic. Now, as you probably remember, Boolean Logic it's based on a set of conditional gates, and the gates would include an AND, OR, NOT, an exclusive OR function. And these options are very effective, the gate options are very effective in performing the typical function of diode and relay logic. And when they're combined with a push-button switch, it actually allows the push-button switch to perform different functions each time it's actuated, depending upon how the inputs are defined. So as an example, a switch actuated above 10,000 feet would actuate, or actually would return one set of results. The same switch actuated below 10,000 would return a different set of results. Now, a more complex example would be if, say, a switch with a defined logic were integrated into an avionics rack to monitor overtemp or fan fail. The switch could provide an output to illuminate a failure indicator for either mode, as well as provide an output to activate backup cooling, all internal to a single switch. Now, other application possibilities could include IFE, wireless LAN, lighting controllers, even a FLIR door control is surfaced. Now, in addition to the AND, OR, NOT, and exclusive OR gates that I referenced earlier, this product's design flexibility is also based on an inverter and a buffer gate, which allow it to actually accept either loss of power or loss of ground inputs, which are typical of classic dropout relay function. Now, as the Logic series features have continued to expand, packaging in the Logic body is oftentimes a challenge. Now, this has presented an opportunity for Aerospace Optics to, for the first time, introduce a product that is not a push-button switch. Today, we wish to also, in addition to packaging the Logic components in the standard switch body, introduce the Vivasun Logic module, which is a behind-the-panel mounting option for all of the Logic series components. Now, as I referenced earlier, again, the Logic module joins the standard Logic body. Now, the Logic module mounts in a Type 1 mill standard rail, quite common, also available in a single bracket assembly, or even booted for integration directly into the wire harness. So there you have it. Please join us in the booth for a complete demonstration of the Defined Logic and the Logic module, booth number 301. Thank you.
Aero-TV's live coverage of the 56th Annual AEA International Convention and Trade Show is brought to you in part by the following sponsors. Flightline presents the Oracle Engine Monitoring System. STC primary for twin-engine aircraft and soon to be joined by turbine and rotorcraft options, Oracle provides unparalleled reliability and functionality. Oracle, the best co-pilot you'll ever have.